mayor's race, or we want to talk? Let's talk. My opinion. You have a widow. Somebody, you can't speak negatively about a widow. To me, right?
Right.
A widow is one of those things. A widow is like a gold star family. A widow is untouchable. You can't say anything negative about a widow, right? Even if you think that the widow did something that is less than favorable. Even if you think that the widow is lying. Even if you think that the widow is playing the widow card when she was going to play another card. I don't think especially if you are a friend of her husband, you can't speak negatively about it because it makes you look crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're going to speak negatively about her.
Calling somebody a liar directly or indirectly is speaking negatively to me. Mm-hmm. Mom, say some of this stuff that you said earlier. Because mom has a total different view on this than me.
I don't believe that anyone is guaranteed this seat. I don't believe you widow your way into a seat.
Okay. I agree.
So I have sympathy that she has lost her spouse, but given the way that she's already handled the negotiation, the discussion, the politics.
You make it seem like a transaction, Mom.
Because that's what you're telling me that I need to say she's the widow.
Yeah.
That's her seat. If she
No, I didn't say that.
it.
I didn't say that that's her seat. She got to fight for it. But, okay, if I'm trying to think if we can, I want to use an example, and I don't like to use myself in these type of examples. So let's just, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I can't, give me a person that we could use as an example.
While you're thinking about it, I think she has these health challenges now.
Okay, fine.
I think we will be better served if she would
slow down, Mom.
Health challenges now.
Easy. So you're making the case for who? You're making the case for Joe Carter? You're making the case for Branch? Who you making the case for? Because Kwesi is 71, right? 71, all right? So you want to say he's too old, right? Even though he was his friend.
He's younger than the president.
Okay, well, that's true. Well, you got a point there.
He's younger than Biden.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Why is R. Kelly in jail? Age ain't nothing but a number, okay? It's not how old you are, it's how old you feel.
That's right.
Now, I was at the announcement for Kwesi Mfume, and I'm not going to say that he was jumping up and down. He did seem
71.
He seemed 71. He didn't have his glasses on his nose like Ben Franklin. You know what I mean? But he did not seem out like Joe Biden. He didn't seem like Joe Biden. He seemed like he can do the job. I mean, let's. I mean,
what about Bernie
Mitch
Sanders?
McConnell. How old? I mean, he ain't seem old like Mitch McConnell, right? He's from Baltimore.
But
so
his age, the only
probably
thing we're talking about here, and the fact that you did this job before.
Yes.
Fine, you've done the job before, but how qualified or ready are you to deal with the 7th District today? So he comes in with his seniority.
Come on,
he gets
y'all.
that
Let's
back.
not. Y'all
But
act like these people are
did his
doing
press
real work.
conference
Like,
show that he was ready to take the job today.
you do understand that that's what he said.
He said
His
he
main
ready today.
thing was his main selling point. I'm ready to do the job on day one. Because I know half the people there. I've already been here. That's his. If you don't give him that, he has no selling point. That's all he got.
Well, he did it before. How many years ago? I'm saying this is a different day. I don't know that
96,
that automatically makes him a shoe-in any more than it automatically
It does
makes
not.
her a shoe-in.
It does
because
not
she's
make
the
him
widow.
right. So let's look at him. Okay, his case would be to appeal to moderates and an older demographic. In a special election, here's what works in his favor. In a special election, you're going to have older people coming out. The young people are not coming out in a special election in droves. They're going to come out maybe in April, maybe in November. February 4th, maybe not, right? So the more established, more known candidate is at an advantage because they know him and they're older also. True?
Yes, sir.
Now, but you got a wild card because Maya is the widow.
Right.
So a lot of them may have lost a loved one and they may empathize with her widowness.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Her widowness.
Talk to me.
That has to be not a word, right? But empathize with her loss. Now, you, Mom, had a problem with this. I don't. This is sales. Politics is selling. Okay, so Maya having the surgery when she chooses to have it, is that selling? I think that she needs to get it out the way. She's getting ready to go into election season, and after this election is another campaign. So she gotta get it done now. When's she gonna get it done? You gotta get it done.
You need to tell people what you're talking about. You said surgery.
Okay, I'm sorry. So she is having what do you call the double? What's the word? Mastectomy. Okay, she's having double. She has cancer in her family. Her mom passed from that. Her sister has stage 2. Breast cancer affected our family, so we know the seriousness of it.
We just lost someone who was a representative, her husband, for
Not
health
the breast
challenges.
cancer.
But do we need someone else right now who has these serious health challenges that we know about?
You sound like a strategist for Infume.
I'm just saying. But also,
That's a good point.
And let's
So you're gonna use her health against her?
How the conversation is going now. So she says that my husband anointed me. My husband said, I want you to succeed me.
She did say that.
Okay.
On the Rachel Maddow
But
show
then,
and others.
of course, the others who say they know her husband well and spoke with him about these issues, they said, oh, no. He never said anything like that.
And you know what she said about that? Them niggas lying.
Okay.
They wasn't in our bedroom.
That's right. And then what
and
did
they
she
said you
also
wasn't in there
say?
neither. But
Exactly. So that's number
you
one.
wasn't in that bed.
And number two, it is alleged that she said they came to me with politics and my husband wasn't even in the grave yet. They came to me 24, 36
You don't
hours.
think that that's true?
Well,
She just said a lot of things
Somebody
that you can question that happened.
well, let's say they have the receipts to show we came to her.
So maybe
at
some
a
people
later
came.
time.
Maybe it wasn't y'all. It wasn't. But
we-
let's.
no.
Elijah Cummings
Wait
been alive a
minute.
long time.
Wait a
The only
minute.
people he know ain't them niggas.
We were talking about specific people. She pointed
Yeah.
to some specific people
Okay.
and said, you over there, you came to me.
And he probably did.
And they said, I have the receipts to say it was no such thing. I went to her pastor. I asked him to talk with her.
But that's still
when it
coming
was
to me because you know the
But-
pastor came to her and said something.
But do you
He said,
point,
"Can
do I point
Can
to
I have
you?
my tithes? And I gotta tell you something. Somebody came to me.
And did she
I'll tell you
agree
after you
to a
retire."
time? And did she not show up for that time?
Allegedly. I don't know. I wasn't with her. I don't
But
know
all
which.
of these
I'm
types
not.
of
I don't work with her,
conversations
but
are
I'm
gonna
just
come
saying.
out. I'm just saying.
So that's the bigger
are
problem.
things to
But
be
that's the bigger
discussed,
problem.
yes.
How did Martin O'Malley get in office? Something like this. I mean, it wasn't like widow elder.
Hey,
I'm just saying, but it's
Gutto Butt
conflict.
says he's gonna run now, so
Huh?
we'll see.
The word on the street.
The word on the
Yep.
street was
Where's
not on.
conflict? You have conflicts. You have confusion, and then he could just run up the middle, or somebody that he deems run up the middle worthy. But it probably would be him.
Right.
That would be good or bad.
What?
I mean, he's not 71. He's not fresh off of double mastectomy. So you like O'Malley?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. Dad, you like O'Malley?
I think that he could muddy the waters up. That's for sure. Yeah, that's not my favorite candidate.
That was a confusing answer. I think he said he can cause confusion. Do you like him though?
He's not the candidate I would vote for.
Okay. So he's not gonna say I don't like him, but he said, but I wouldn't vote for him. I got you. That's good enough. Okay, so now we got Jill Carter.
Yes.
Do we like Jill Carter for this? Is this her seat? Is her seat to win?
We like her. It's anybody's seat to win.
Right. I mean, we know these people.
I like her.
Yeah.
We know these
And,
people. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what about Branch?
I don't know Branch though.
Well, I mean, he has the same thing that, other than the fact that Kwesi's actually been in this seat, he does have a long history, as does
And
Jill,
Kwesi said too.
with experience. So
Yeah.
they all have that.
But
to
now,
very
Y'all
degree.
act like experience is to the detriment.
It's a
I
great
thought
thing.
experience is supposed to be
It
good.
is.
I
it
think
is.
it's a great thing. I
I
was
mean,
just
he's got
saying
the
that's what they all have in
Yeah.
common. They have
I mean,
experience.
out of all of them so far, I like Kwesi for the seat. You know?
Okay.
I think that he also.
Michael told me the same thing.
Who is Michael?
Infume. I like Kwesi for the seat. Never mind. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.